Welcome back to Superbly Said, Advanced English Vocabulary and Phrases.
And just a quick note, this material is adapted from a SpeakDuo lesson.
That's right.
So for advanced learners wanting to practice, maybe meet people from all over, you should check out SpeakDuo.com. It's great for building confidence.
Definitely. Okay, let's dive into our first phrase, to tune out, or sometimes to tune out of something.
Right.
This basically means, you stop paying attention. You sort of mentally disconnect.
Exactly. And it's useful to compare that with, say, to disregard something.
How so? What's the difference there?
Well, tuning out feels more passive, almost internal, like your mind just drifts. Maybe you're bored or overwhelmed in a long meeting, right?
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Whereas disregard or maybe ignore feels much more active. It's like a conscious choice to dismiss the information. You decide not to pay attention.
Ah, I see. So tuning out can just happen to you, while disregarding is something you do.
Precisely. Like you might tell your boss, maybe carefully, honestly, I sometimes tend to tune out after the first hour of those planning sessions.
Got it. A useful one for work contexts, then.
Definitely.
Okay, next up. The world is one's oyster. A bit more poetic, this one.
Yeah, it definitely sounds grander.
It means you have, all the freedom and opportunity. You can do anything, go anywhere.
Right. And you could just say someone has many choices, couldn't you? But oyster is different.
How is it different? More intense.
Yeah, it implies this sense of boundless potential, limitless options. It often comes after a big life event, like finishing university or getting a promotion. It's not just options, it's potential.
So it carries more weight than just having choices.
Exactly. It captures that feeling of excitement and possibility. For an IELTS question about future goals, you could say, after finishing university, she felt like the world was her oyster.
Perfect. Captures that aspirational feeling.
Okay, what's next on our list?
Let's look at to stumble upon something or someone.
Ah, yes. Finding something by accident.
Purely by chance.
Right. And the nuance here is interesting compared to just saying to find unexpectedly.
Okay?
Well, stumble upon really emphasizes the accidental nature, often implying it happened while you were doing something else. Maybe something unrelated or even aimless, like you weren't looking at all.
So there's a stronger sense of surprise, maybe even luck?
Exactly. A sense of fortunate discovery. Finding unexpectedly could happen even if you were searching, just not for that specific thing. Stumble suggests more randomness.
Okay. So an example.
You could say, I stumbled upon this lovely little cafe while I was just wandering around downtown. You weren't looking for a cafe, it just appeared.
Makes sense. Casual discovery.
And the last one for this deep dive?
To get out on one's own terms.
Ooh, this one feels strong, assertive.
Yeah. It means choosing to leave a situation or do something significant with independence, exactly the way you decide.
So it's more than just making an independent decision.
I think so, yeah. The emphasis on one's own terms is usually on the conditions of the action, especially when leaving or ending something. It implies control, often against what others might want or expect.
Right, asserting control over the how and when.
Exactly. Particularly in, say, leaving a job.
Yeah, that's a common context.
So you could say, he didn't want to wait to be laid off, so he decided to quit his job on his own terms and launch his startup.
Perfect example. He dictated the terms of his exit.
Okay, great. We've really dug into the nuances of those four.
Yeah, hopefully that's clear.
Now let's do a quick quiz to check understanding. We'll include a few related phrases too. Ready?
Let's do it. Okay, question 1. What does to tune out mean? Is it option A, to stop paying attention or mentally disconnect? Option B, to become more focused after being distracted? Or option C, to block out external noise with active concentration?
Think about it for a moment. Feel free to pause the recording here if you need to. All right, the correct answer for to tune out is A, to stop paying attention or mentally disconnect. Remember that passive mental drifting like in those long meetings.
Spot on. Question 2. If you follow a trail of clues, you, option A, trace a sequence of evidence to reach a conclusion. Option B, invent a story to explain missing information. Or option C, move randomly without any clear direction.
The answer there for follow a trail of clues is A, tracing evidence.
Okay, question 3. The phrase to count for something means option A, to be counted as part of a larger group, option B, to depend on others for recognition, or option C, to have importance or value even if small.
And the correct definition for to count for something is C, having importance or value even if it seems small.
Right. Question 4. If the world is your oyster, it means you, option A, are confined by external circumstances, option B, have the freedom and opportunity to achieve anything, or option C, need guidance before taking important steps.
And the answer for the world is your oyster? It's B, that feeling of freedom and boundless opportunity we discussed.
Exactly. On to question 5. When you head out, you, option A, prepare to stay indoors. Option B, leave one place to go somewhere else. Or option C, wait patiently for instructions.
The answer for head out is B, simply leaving to go somewhere else.
Number 6. If someone says, we're in business, it means, option A, everything is ready to begin successfully. Option B, there's a delay before anything can move forward. Or option C, plans have failed due to poor preparation. And the correct answer for we're in business is A, everything's set up and ready to go.
Question 7. To stumble upon something means to, option A, search for it persistently, option B, lose it unexpectedly, or option C, discover it by accident while doing something else. And the answer for stumble upon is C, that accidental discovery, finding something fortunate by chance.
Perfect. Last one, question 8. If someone gets out on their own terms, they, option A, quit impulsively without considering others, option B, rely on others' approval, or option C, leave or act independently in the way they choose. And the final answer for gets out on their own terms is C, leaving or acting independently, maintaining control.
Excellent. So today we covered to tune out, the world is your oyster, to stumble upon, and to get out on your own terms.
Yeah, 4 really useful phrases with some important nuances.
Try to listen out for them and maybe start weaving them into your own English conversations, thinking about those subtle differences.
And remember, if you want to practice using these and gain more confidence speaking, head over to SpeakDuo.com.
Thanks for joining us on Superly Said.
See you next time.